Hey guys, welcome back to John Joe's Fast Facts. I'm John, and today we're going to be looking at 10 of the craziest, but relatively famous, conspiracy theories about the virus that has literally stopped the world. I'm telling you, man, we really need to get on with the conspiracy theory. Alright, we're going to get on something. You've convinced me. We'll do it eventually. Let's just get on with this for now, alright? Today we're going to be looking at 10 of the craziest conspiracy theories about the coronavirus. Now, with millions of people infected all around the world and thousands that have died, the coronavirus was bound to stir up a lot of controversy and therefore be subject to conspiracy theories. Now, although some of the coronavirus conspiracy theories are actually quite ridiculous, there are some out there that actually boggle the mind. Even some of the top scientists, politicians and health professionals have been consumed by these conspiracy theories. So today I'm going to be telling you 10 coronavirus conspiracy theories. And just before we start, if you find yourself liking this video, then, click that like button. And if you want to see more of me and that guy, then, click the subscribe button. Coronavirus is caused by 5G technology. One of the most popular coronavirus conspiracy theories states that 5G technology might be the reason behind the spread of the coronavirus. This theory has been doing rounds on the internet and has actually even resulted in people attacking 5G towers in the UK. 5G technology has been the subject of conspiracy theories for a couple of years now. And with the massive outbreak of the coronavirus, the anti-5G technology conspiracy theorists have actually been trying to use this to their own advantage to further their own agenda. As you would expect, scientists and medical experts have both disregarded the claims that 5G technology has anything to do with the coronavirus. The Simpsons predicted the coronavirus. Over the past decade or so, we've seen many clips from The Simpsons which have apparently predicted different global events. Now, in the case with the coronavirus, people are quick to point out a Simpsons episode in which apparently The Simpsons predicted the coronavirus back in 1993. However, as unfortunate as it is, this one is completely false. This theory was based on a doctored screenshot of The Simpsons that stated coronavirus, when actually it had originally stated apocalypse meow. Coronavirus came from outer space. A researcher named Chandra Ramasinghe, that one, has coined the idea that the coronavirus may have otherworldly origins. According to his theory, the virus was living on a comet, and a piece of that space rock may have fallen to Earth during the brief fireball event over China in October 2019. He has suggested that other such viruses may have spread due to comets in the past as well. And although this theory has its fair share of believers, the scientific community actually reject these ideas. Accidental leakage. So with this theory, it is believed that the coronavirus is actually man-made, but it was just an accident that it got leaked out, and that's the cause of its spread. More than 5 months have passed since the first reported case of the coronavirus, and still we're seeing in the news and from people in important positions claiming that this virus is actually man-made. One of the conspiracy theories suggests that Chinese researchers at the Wuhan Institute of Virology were working on a number of viruses when things got out of hand, and this particular virus was leaked from the lab. The coronavirus was predicted in a novel. Now, this might be one of the most chilling coronavirus conspiracies out there. Many people have noticed that a passage from a 1981 book, The Eyes of Darkness by Dean Koontz, predicts the coronavirus. In the novel, the virus is called Wuhan 400. According to the story, the virus was the 400th viable strain of the man-made microorganisms that was created in the Wuhan Research Center. With the chilling accuracy of this 1981 book predicting the outbreak, and the similarities between the Wuhan 400 virus and the COVID-19 virus, well, it's raised many eyebrows. Bill Gates is behind the coronavirus. About 5 years ago, Bill Gates did a TED Talk titled The Next Outbreak. In that video, he told us that there would soon be a man-made virus or a natural virus that could potentially kill 30 million people within a year. The TED Talk is still there on YouTube and it has been seen over 24 million times now. When we bring into the equation that Bill Gates has actually been doing a lot of vaccination work all over the world, and that he has a great influence on organizations such as the World Health Organization, things start to get a little suspicious. Many people have pointed to these things and have claimed that he already has the vaccine for the coronavirus, and that this could potentially be a way for him to make billions of dollars, maybe even trillions. The coronavirus is a Chinese biological weapon. There is a growing number of people who believe that the coronavirus is actually a biological weapon that has been launched by China in a very strategic way in order to crash the Western economies and to emerge as the sole superpower of the world. Many people who actually believe in this conspiracy theory generally point out that China wasn't affected in its major cities, such as Shanghai, Beijing, or Shenzhen. They believe that China deliberately launched the weapon in Wuhan first in order to gain sympathy from the world and to avoid suspicion. After that, China deliberately spread the coronavirus to most of the developed countries in the world. As the economies of countries such as the US, the UK, and every other country in the world struggled to cope with this pandemic, China is relatively back to normality already. China is exporting tons of medical supplies to affected countries all around the world. And for the first time in modern history, China seems to be solely leading the way. So the believers of this theory state that China has won the Third World War with a biological weapon. The coronavirus is an American biological weapon. When the Western press and some US officials accused China of not doing enough to prevent the virus, and some even going as far as accusing them of being the manufacturer of the virus, while the Chinese officials and state media responded in a very similar way. They officially accused the United States of spreading the virus in Wuhan themselves, who had come to China to compete in the World Military Games in mid-October in the Wuhan region of China. I gotta be honest here, the Wuhan region of China seems to have everything in it. I mean, there's the World Military Games going on there, there's a Wuhan viral research lab there. I mean, what don't they have there? It is a population control scheme by the global elite. Conspiracy theorists around the world have had this belief that the global elite wants to start a new world order through population control. Previously, they've pointed at things like family planning, the use of chemtrails, engineered plagues, and man-made environmental disasters to fuel their theory. But now with the coronavirus wreaking havoc and claiming lives around the world, they are saying that this is part of a larger agenda to control the world population. The believers of this theory say that the coronavirus is a man-made virus that has been spread with the sole purpose of reducing the world population to a more manageable level, and claim that this virus has only been spread to eliminate the sick and the weak individuals from society. This theory believes that when the pandemic is under control, the world population will have been reduced by 30%, which still doesn't complete the global elite's task of reaching their goal of reducing it by 50 to 70%. The coronavirus is a complete hoax. This is probably the greatest coronavirus conspiracy theory out there, as it has believers from all around the world and in all segments of life. It is so mind-blowing that I would probably regret talking openly about this because I may have to face the consequences. So you know what? I'm not going to talk about it. Oh no, you can do this one. Okay. Coward. Anyway, so a huge number of people around the world believe that the coronavirus is actually a hoax created by the global elite in order to put tracking chips in every single human being. They say this entire hoax is being created with the help of media, spreading fear and panic through to the people. According to the believers of this conspiracy theory, the deaths that we hear about in the news are actually people who are going to die anyway from other diseases or natural occurrences, and they're just being attributed to the coronavirus. With this, they believe the vaccine will be available in just a couple of months, maybe even weeks. But that vaccine will have a tracking chip in it. This chip will reveal to the officials at airports and other such significant places that that individual has been vaccinated for the coronavirus. But what they probably wouldn't tell you is that this chip will be able to track your location, hear the conversations that you have, understand your medical condition, and potentially even kill those the global elites want dead, just through that particular chip. So there's 10 coronavirus conspiracy theories, and just remember, they are conspiracy theories. I don't want to see you go around with tin hats on your head all of a sudden, because, well, you can't really go around. You got to stay inside. Remember that. Stay inside. And if you like this video, then, well, click the like button. And if you want to see more of John Joe's Fast Facts, then click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified for all of our new videos when they're released. And we will see you in our next video. And until then, I'll see you around. Have a good day. Today I'm going to be telling you 10. Previously they've pointed, I have no idea, but that's just a theory. A game theory, and a globe theory. And man-made natural disasters. Thought I'd make you laugh. I haven't scrolled down. I can't see my split now.